Chloe. We are going to help you answer your questions about YouTube TV or any kind of streaming TV platform. What is streaming TV? If you have any questions about the certain devices that you have, what you can do with those devices, I'm here to answer those questions. This is strictly for streaming TV purposes. I will not be answering any kind of questions, vulgar, provocative. If you are one of those that are provocative, I will block you. I'm not afraid to tell you that, but I'm strictly here for your uh, help and guidance if you need help and guidance for streaming TV. Um, as we all know, streaming TV is the new thing these days. Um, as AI is taking over a lot of the search queries, Google with their AI platform. Streaming is a technology that allows users to watch TV shows, movies, and listen to podcasts on devices connected to the internet without having to download flat files. Streaming services break down content into small data packets and send them to users' browser where the video player interprets the data, which is basically how streaming TV actually works. It goes over, basically in layman's terms, the streaming, your the way it actually works is that your internet connection is what is bringing in the content over the internet into the device that you're using, whether it be an Amazon Fire TV, um, Roku, your smart TV, PlayStation, Xbox. I am one of the biggest purporters of saying that a streaming device is the most important, or I wouldn't say the most important. A streaming device is going to be much better than a smart TV. The reason I say that is because a smart TV, a television, take Samsung for example. Samsung does a very, very good job of making a great television picture, 4K, 8K, what have you. But the user interface, as it's called, or the UI, the user interface, it can confuse a lot of people because the icons, the rows of the icons can be very, very small, especially for the elderly that are transitioning into the streaming era. You have the um, the Vizio Smart TV, for example. The row of icons is very, very small. You cannot move the apps in a certain order. So if you want, let's say, Netflix, YouTube, Amazon Prime, Hulu in that order, you can't do that on Vizio because Vizio's user interface or UI is very, very simple. So they're only going to let you do what is on there. You can't customize the way that you uh, view the rows of icons, if you will. That's why I'm a big supporter of the Amazon Fire Stick. The Amazon Fire Stick allows you to move the icons in whatever order that you want. Of course, the same thing like your iPhone or your Android. Of course, Android has been big on being able to customize your home screen for years, decades even. Of course, Apple coming up the next, the last couple of years, they're finally able to let you customize your home screen. And from what I've heard, iOS 18 is going to allow you to move them in kind of whatever order that you want. Um, so like for example, my iPhone here, the iPhone, you have the certain apps that you have, the widgets. I just use iPhone because this is my work iPhone. Um, but I prefer Android, but I just like Apple's ecosystem because it talks with my other Apple products, but that's a different story. But when it comes to the streaming devices, the Amazon Fire Stick, the Roku, I prefer, for me, my personal opinion, is the Amazon Fire Stick because it works with all of my other Amazon devices. So I have the Ring doorbell that's owned by Amazon. I have the EERO home Wi-Fi system that also talks to Amazon. And of course, I have the Amazon Echo Dot that also talks to Amazon. And then, of course, my streaming device is the Amazon Fire Stick. So all of that talks to each other via the Amazon platform. And with the Amazon platform, for one, I can take my Amazon Fire TV stick and I can actually say, Amazon or Alexa, please show me the front door. And with that, I can actually show my Ring doorbell on my TV screen, which is very, very cool.
Sending to TV. This might take a few seconds.
And of course, I automatically put that on there. So with the Amazon Fire TV, I can customize the home screen. I can move the icons in whatever order I want. Um, so it's very, very cool. I'm only here to help people. I'm not going to pay attention to the comments unless it's specific to streaming TV. So I'm just one person to here to help guide and direct people in the streaming services world. So we are going to remove him and we're going to remove him too. Like I said, I'm only here to help people with the streaming TV world. So if you have any questions about what do you stream on? Me personally, I stream on an Amazon Fire TV. With Amazon, the Amazon Fire TV, it works with all of my other Amazon products. So I've got the Amazon owned Ring doorbell. The Ring doorbell is owned by Amazon. Of course, Amazon's been on a buying streak here lately. They've bought Whole Foods, they bought Ring doorbell, they own the Eero home Wi-Fi system. So they're on a really big buying streak. As you haven't, what's my favorite TV? My favorite TV is really the Samsung TV when it comes to the picture quality. Now, I do not use the user interface or UI because the Samsung, the Vizio, the LG, those TV user interfaces are very confusing for me and for, of course, the elderly. And I'm trying to help the elderly and the other people that are moving off of traditional cable TV to streaming, and I prefer them to go on like a Roku or an Amazon Fire Stick. Fishing, I used to years ago. This hat is a Rocket City Trash Pandas hat. It's a minor league baseball team here in Madison, Alabama. No, I do not. I'm just a normal southern person, but like I said, Streaming King, this is just a platform for people that are needing help on streaming TV. Roku, I love Roku. Roku is very user friendly for like the elderly, the older generation, and that's why I prefer them with having Roku. I mean, you look at the Amazon Fire TV remote. The Amazon Fire TV remote is very simple for us younger generation, but it can be very confusing for like the older generation. So you've got on this Amazon Fire TV remote, you've got the power button. Of course, you've got the quick access to the Amazon voice assistant, Alexa. Got the navigational pods, the navigational icons, the up, down, right, left, and you got the home, the volume. Basically, this is the same concept on a Roku, but just a different format. But if y'all have any questions, I'd love to be able to answer them about streaming TV specifically. I don't mind answering other questions like what state do you live in? Alabama. Shout out Streaming King, yes, of course. But what remote? Let's see, let me go back down. Yes, Streaming King, I already shouted you out. Yeah. But what question do you have, Zach, on the remote? Question: would you rather watch a tree grow or Negro? Yeah. I'm removing that one and I am reporting you. How do you connect it to a TV? So, of course, any streaming TV device like a Roku or an Amazon Fire Stick has an HDMI HD port that you plug into the back of your existing HD TV. You and McElroy dating? No, I am McElroy. Jacob McElroy is my name, and my wife Alyssa. That's in the picture. But like I said, this is just questions regarding streaming TV. And I reported them. But if y'all have any questions in regards to streaming, it was somebody that was very vulgar. Like I said, if any vulgar or profanity or anything, I'm going to immediately report it, block, and remove the comments. I'm not putting up with that. This is a platform only for me to address streaming TV specifically. So if y'all have any questions in regards to streaming TV, I'll be happy to address them because I'm just one person to help guide people through the world of streaming. You can just go on Google. You literally can just go on Google and type in anything you want. I'm not answering that question other than you can just go on Google. You can go on Google. That's my answer. That is profanity or vulgar. So that's how I'm answering. Removing that. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. Well, that, to be completely honest, that is vulgar in the sense that it's not allowed on YouTube. I mean, there are some very questionable content on YouTube right now, especially the YouTube Shorts. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and block you anyway. Yep, you can actually report message, pornography or sexually explicit material. You're asking about it, so you're blocking. Thank you. Hashtag. Oh, hey, Maddox. How you doing today or this evening? But if y'all have any other questions about streaming in the legal sense, let me know. Like right now, the biggest stories happening, I'd say, from what I can gather from like other sites like Cord Cutters. You've got Cord Cutters. Let me just happen to go on cordcutters.com and see what they're saying right now. So, oh, thank you. My day's pretty good. I actually went over to a customer's house today and helped set up their Rokus and set them up on YouTube TV. How many channels in that TV? Let's see. Oh, the biggest story, of course, happening right now is the NBA Finals. The NBA Finals, as it's all plastered through the floor of the game, is YouTube TV. The biggest question right now is what is YouTube TV? YouTube TV is probably going to be what a lot of people consider just YouTube, what we're on right now. But no, it is actually a live TV streaming service, meaning cable on steroids, if you will. And that's my personal opinion about how YouTube TV actually works. Is basically cable TV transformed into a streaming service. You got Comcast or Xfinity, you got Spectrum, Frontier. Those are your traditional cable TV providers, and they have lost a lot of subscribers. Yes, I actually had to take a break anyway. Thank you. But right now, the biggest stories happening is going to be how to watch the Brahmas versus Battlehawks 2024 X Football League championship game. June 9th, which is going to be today. Well, it was today. The St. Louis Battlehawks will host the San Antonio Brahmas with the winner meeting. That's the latest story right now. Another big story right now is the CW channel. The CW channel is, of course, as a lot of people know, is where the Flash, what was it, Smallville, they are turning into a free streaming service full of live channels, movies, and TV shows on demand. Those right now, I'd say that is the trend. The trend right now is that a lot of your traditional TV channels are going to be streaming channels. And a lot of them are going to be free because they can make money on ads. It's going to be ad supported, meaning they're going to be able to showcase ads, and that's how they're actually going to make money and continue being free for you as the consumer. So, like, you got Pluto TV and Tubi TV, Crackle, Haystack News. Those are going to be your free on-demand streaming services, but you have to watch ads in the show that you're watching or the movie that you're watching, but it's going to continue to be free. And the way that they're able to continue making it free for you as the consumer and for us as consumers is they're going to continue showing ads, and that's how they're able to continue making money. My favorite football team, college, because in Alabama, only college football exists, and that's going to be Alabama Crimson Tide. But the SEC, the Southeastern Conference, is really the conference that I care about the most. Here's another big story. Cable TV networks will lose $4 billion in advertising revenue this year as cord cutting grows. So what that basically means is that cable TV networks are facing a very hard situation with subscribers leaving in the millions, but advertising cutting back in both the cable and streaming eras. So, as you've known, as you've seen with like Max and Peacock, Paramount Plus, and Disney Plus, they are now introducing ad-supported levels, if you will, or streaming levels, so that way you can pay a lower rate, lower monthly fee, but you have to watch ads, and that's how they're able to sneak in those ads and make money off of it, so that way they can continue supporting the service. Because a lot of people do not want to have to pay the higher price, and of course, unless you want to remove the advertisements. For me, I don't mind. Let's see, any other stories? Well, Streaming King, if you don't like it, you can just go. You can either go or I'll just completely block you. Okay, I did not know this. Pluto TV is one of the older free ad-supported streaming services. Well, we already knew that Pluto TV was one of the older ones, but it's actually owned by Paramount. Very specific, of course, kind of makes sense that they're owned by Paramount. Do you work for like stuff? No, I'm actually a technician that works by installing internet. I actually install internet and I actually help people out by guiding them on how streaming TV, because the internet service provider that I work for has completely dropped the cable TV service altogether. So here are the new channels and movies launching through June, which is on Pluto TV. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood is launching on Pluto TV this month. The list of movies that are going to be coming on to Pluto TV this month are 13 going on 30, 21 and over, Accident Man, Adaptation, Adventureland, Along Came a Spider, and more. What is your favorite platform to work on? I like them all. I mean, TikTok, is that what you're meaning by TikTok and YouTube and all those? So, let's see what other streaming news we have. Another one. All right. So currently we are halfway through 2024 and we have 4 other potential. Let's see, we have 4 other things that are going to be happening potentially in 2024. A major streaming service will shut down in 2024. Many streaming services are struggling to become profitable. We have already seen multiple smaller services run out of money and shut down after being unable to raise more money and become profitable. Look for a major streaming services, even possibly a free ad-supported service, to run out of money and force to sell, merge, or shut down. I'm going to guarantee it's Paramount Plus. Now, Paramount Plus, we already have heard that Paramount Plus is struggling. Paramount Network, should I say, is having trouble with finances right now. So they are going to be possibly the one to either shut down, sell, or merge. Which from what I'm hearing, Paramount Plus may merge with a different streaming service, and that's what we're hearing lately. Of course, we're going to be looking for another couple of multiple cable TV networks to shut down, be rebranded, or offer completely different services in the second half of 2024. So, cable TV networks such as MTV2, Boomerang, and MeTV Tunes. Oh, yeah, possibly you're going to be shutting down. Of course, cable TV pricing and channel lineups. Of course, we all know this, but cable TV is going to continue to raise in price due to the loss in subscriber count for the major carriers like Spectrum and Comcast. Comcast has recently lost the Bally Sports networks, and the reason for that is because of the renegotiation. When Bally Sports approached Comcast, Comcast was unwilling to pay more money for the Bally Sports channels, and of course, thus the Bally Sports channels are no longer on Comcast Xfinity TV networks. Currently, the only way to get your Bally Sports for MLB TV, such as the Atlanta Braves or I'm not following baseball these days, but baseball essentially is going to be completely changed in terms of where you can watch it. Oh, my cat. It's just my cat. Hey, kitty. Okay, number 5. Potentially some more cable TV companies shutting down. A handful of cable TV companies have already stopped offering TV or completely shut down in 2023. Look for that trend to become more common in 2024. We're seeing this trend again in 2024. Currently, you have Verizon. You have, I think, WOW. You have Frontier. They have already shut down their TV service and have actually partnered with YouTube TV to continue promoting TV service for the existing TV customers that have not been able to know what to do with TV if they're elderly or if they're an older generation. NBA, I mean, I'm like the NFL or NBA. I don't really care for the sport until the NBA finals or that. I mean, I'm too busy anyway to even watch TV myself unless it's college football, which is on a Saturday. I've got a lot of stuff to do on Sunday, so Saturday is like my off day, if you will, because Sunday I do a lot of things, and throughout the week I work as well. And researching a lot of this information is a lot of work already. Yep. Cable companies made billions of dollars and used every scam technique in the book to rip off customers from every penny they have. That is an incorrect comment. The reason for cable companies shutting down is because the channels or the networks, they are wanting more money because they're losing money from the cord cutting days now. And what's happening is that in order to make up for the loss, they are going to have to raise the price. And so Comcast and Spectrum and former Time Warner, which is Spectrum, is going to have to pay more to continue carrying those channels So what's happening is they're fighting back for they have been fighting back, but they're fighting back harder, saying we can no longer really keep these customers from canceling because these customers are canceling right and left to go to streaming services. So they're actually embracing the streaming service world. And so you got Spectrum, for example, that just introduced their TV tier that with and Disney Plus included. So Disney Plus is now included with your Spectrum TV service, which you've always been able to get Disney Plus on its own. But if you're already a Spectrum TV customer, you can get Disney Plus within your TV package. Of course, it is ad supported, so that means that you have to watch ads before, during, and after your show or movie that you're watching. Let's see what other comments are on here. Friendly TV. Okay. Apple. Of course, another big news article in the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, Pat Sajak. Pat Sajak is now retiring from Wheel of Fortune, and he had his final run as the host Friday on June the 7th. Since 1981, Sajak has been hosting the show, and next season, if you will, Vanna White will still be there for at least the 2025-2026 shows, but looks like Ryan Seacrest is going to be the new host of Wheel of Fortune, which Ryan Seacrest is well known and well liked in some areas. So that is a pretty big news right now. It's kind of like we're going through the whole Jeopardy thing again. You know, you had the host Alex Trebek. He retired because of his health. And then you have whatever her name is from the Big Bang Theory. Yeah, Big Bang Theory, that she took over, and they've had a lot of co-hosts and such. So it's a lot of changes being made right there. Let's see what other posts there were. Starting this month, viewers can now enjoy more free streaming channels and movies on Samsung TV Plus, Samsung's free TV and on-demand ad support app. This app comes pre-installed on Samsung smart TVs and is available on Galaxy devices, smart monitors, Family Hub refrigerators, and the web. So you'll look forward with Streaming TV Plus expands their channel lineup for free ad supported there. Oh, just what I was talking about earlier, Venue Sports from Disney Plus, Warner Brothers Discovery, and Fox will face more congressional scrutiny over possible driving up the price of TV. So Venue Sports, look for Venue Sports to continue to drive up the price of your TV service. It says earlier this year, as we all know, Disney, Fox, Warner Brothers, Discovery announced that they would launch a streaming service to offer live sports without non-sports channels called Venue Sports. Venue Sports was quickly met with a lawsuit from Fubo, who is another live TV streaming service, asked the judge to block the service from launching. Following that came a letter from several members of Congress demanding answers about the price and how this will impact sports television. In response, Fubo is getting help from Dish, DirecTV, Newsmax, and others to get Congress to investigate Disney, Fox, and Warner Brothers Discovery new streaming service. The argument here is that the new service will give these companies too much power to dominate sports. So Venue Sports says, look for this fall. Venue Sports is going to combine ESPN, ESPN2, SEC Network, Fox Sports Network, FF or Fox Sports 1, Fox Sports 2, in a combined streaming service to be able to watch live sports this fall. Look for that to change the price of TV. Let's see what other questions. Ha! So, YouTube TV is now larger than Hulu Live, DirecTV Stream, and Fubo combined. And I can believe that. So, look for YouTube TV to continue dominating the streaming TV world. If y'all have any other questions about the streaming service world or streaming in general, please let me know. I'm going to continue looking through some articles to see if there are any new articles about new streaming services or changes to streaming services. Just let me know. Let's see what other... let's see what other news that we have. Somebody was talking about the soccer tournament earlier. It looks like Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, and more. Monday, June the 10th, the 7-on-7 event features soccer teams from across the world competing for a chance to win the $1 million cash prize. ESPN Plus will bring fans each game during the tournament, and you can check out the... Let's see if there's more information about it. All right, ESPN Plus. ESPN Plus will bring fans each game during the tournament, and you can check out the full TST 2024 tournament scheduled to follow the action at Wake Maid Soccer Park. So ESPN Plus will bring fans all of the action on ESPN News, ESPNU on Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, and other compatible devices with a subscription to DirecTV Stream, Fubo, Hulu Live TV, Sling TV, and YouTube TV. So you can watch it on DirecTV Stream, Sling TV, Fubo, Hulu Live, YouTube TV. So those are the places that you can watch those soccer tournaments. Okay. Other than that, I'm just looking through some additional articles for streaming TV. If y'all have any questions, I'll be able to answer them. But for right now, I'm just looking through to see if there are any new articles about the changes that are being made currently with streaming TV. Be sure to like this video if you like what we're doing here. I'm attempting to grow my channel for helping people get into the streaming TV world. Because after all, I'm a service technician. I do install internet service, and I help people install their Rokus, Fire Sticks, smart TVs, what have you. I do help people decide on what device that they would like. I'm a big supporter of using a separate streaming device such as a Roku or an Amazon Fire Stick rather than the smart TV. And that is because smart TVs just cannot handle the processing power that a streamer does these days. Um, and plus, the user interface is subpar, should I say. Let's see. I'm not sure if there are any other new articles that I've just mentioned, but that's all for now. Excuse me. If y'all have any questions, just let me know. I'm going to make a poll here. Let's see. Start a poll. What streaming There we go. So the poll that I have put is, what streaming device do you prefer? Roku, Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, or Google TV? And the reason why I left out the smart TV, and smart TV, I don't mean like the smart TV that has the Roku TV built in, because I'm going to continue thinking that, or integrating that into the Roku ecosystem. The Roku ecosystem is great, but the poll that I'm putting on here is, which streaming device do you actually prefer using? So if y'all want to answer those questions, we can talk about it. Let's see. But my personal preference, what I've been using for at least, I don't know, 10 plus years, is going to be the Amazon Fire TV because of the Amazon ecosystem. I just like the fact that I can control my lights, Ring doorbell, with the Amazon ecosystem. So that's just my personal preference. Okay, so the going back to the Max question, the Max question. Ooh, okay. So Max is going to be starting their price increase effective July the 4th of 2024. The ad-free plan is going to be increased by $1 per month, making the new price at $16.99. Before, of course, or currently it's still at $15.99. The ultimate ad-free will be $1 per month extra, making it, instead of $19.99, it'll be $20 Of course, if you decide to pay the annual rate will be $169.99 for the ad free, $209.99 for the ultimate ad free. And that's, of course, paying annually instead of monthly. July the 4th of 2024, you'll see those price hike. If you are a new customer and you sign up for Max right now, you will actually see this price hike starting now. Of course, the 3 different subscription options for Max with ads. You can stream on 2 devices at once, full high def video resolution. The ad free you can stream on 2 devices at one time, full high def resolution, 30 downloads to watch on the go. The ultimate ad free, you can stream on 4 devices at the same time. You get 4K ultra high def video quality if available, Dolby Atmos audio, and 100 downloads to watch on the go. So be looking for the price increase if you're an existing Max subscriber. But if you are a new Max subscriber, or if you're going to be subscribing to Max today, you will be seeing those new price increases when you sign up. So $16.99 and then $20.99 respectively for the different plans available. That's why I decided to drop Max, at least until we get the new Harry Potter TV series. I wasn't very impressed with the the Game of Thrones House of the Dragon. I was not very impressed with that TV sequel, so I decided to drop Max at least until the Harry Potter TV series comes out. That way at least I could save some money and I can resubscribe at a later time but I'm definitely willing to pay for the Max subscription whenever the Harry Potter TV series comes on. But as of right now, the only streaming services that I actually pay for are going to be Peacock, and I pay for the premium plan. That way I can watch my shows without the advertisements. Let's see, what else do I pay? I pay for Paramount Plus by the year, which is, I think, $79.99 or $9. Oh, they just went up. They are now $99.99 for the year for Paramount Plus, and that is for the ad-free plan. So they have now went up. Let's see, what else do I pay for? Apple TV Plus, I do pay with that. Pay for the family Apple One plan, so that way I can have the 1 terabyte of iCloud storage, Apple Music, and so if you add all of those together, comes out to be, let's see, $9.99 per month plus, let's say, another $9.99 per month. I think the Apple TV or Apple One is like $33 a month. So it comes out to be about $53 for all 3 services per month that I pay. So it does get pretty costly, especially if you add like YouTube TV. That's why I try to pay for YouTube. I try to get YouTube TV I share my account with others. Yeah, it's kind of downplaying that, but it is what it is. So, but I think that's all I'm going to be able to talk about this evening. If there are any changes, and I'm sure there will be this week for like news articles about streaming TV, I'll definitely be able to update this video or even put a new update. And I am going based on what cordcuttersnews.com is coming up with. So they're getting their news from other sources. So I'm only reading what they are putting out. And of course, I will be putting that in the description as well. But for now, I think that's all I've got for this evening. I've been on now for about 50 minutes. So y'all have yourself a great evening.